What is it that keeps you and I from real, lasting, permanent change? It's not lack of motivation, opportunity. It's not lack of skill or expertise. It's not lack of knowledge or support. Ultimately, it's fear. Fear of failure, fear of the future, fear of the unknown, fear of success. Fear that undermines all of our decisions, activities, and behaviors. Each of us given a serial number, branded when we're born, made to march to the orders of those around us like sheep, mindlessly, unconsciously following everybody around us because that's what everybody does. Following the masses, unaware of even where we're going or what we're doing or why we're here. Allowing this primal existential fear to dictate and govern and undermine all of our choices and decisions. This fear that makes us grasp for things and avoid things, that makes us seek pleasure and avoid pain. Slaves to a job and to money, to bad and poor relationships, to limiting beliefs that keep us bound up from achieving what we're born to achieve, like cows or cattle on an assembly line, simply having the life sucked out of us, marching in passive subjugation with the masses, living in fear, living in such narrow, rigid, locked ways of thinking and being, we're not even aware that we've been wired, programmed to march like soldiers, to conform. We've been drugged to live our life half asleep, completely unaware of where we're marching to and who we're marching from, literally living in the prison of our mind on regurgitated, recycled thoughts and information over and over and over and over, imprisoned by our daily habits and routines. When is work going to be over? When are my kids going to listen? What am I going to eat for breakfast? How long do I have to wait? Why is life so hard? Not even aware that we're imprisoned by our mind. But you and I are truly. We've reached the point where we're no longer content with this vegetative state of hand, mouth, and Netflix existence. This urge, this hunger within for something more drives us further to explore, to seek. And then, like Truman, circumstances bring us to a point where we reach a precipice and we run into the wall and realize we've been placed in a box. The box isn't real. The reality I was told all along and pounded in since childhood is the Matrix. I've been plugged into the Matrix all along and told that I'm limited, that I can't do this or that, and that this is all that there is. The liberation, the feeling of emancipation, of just expansion, like Truman, that comes when we reach this point in our lives and in our own journey and evolution, is breathtaking. We know too much. We can't go back. No more is status quo or business as usual or common routine and average sufficient for us. We break through the shell that's encrusted us, hardened by years and years and years of poor habits, poor thinking, negative emotions, is gone. You and I can soar. It's so time to soar and release these limiting beliefs. To refuse to live or dwell in fear for another hour of another day, and become like a child, to see life through the eyes of a child, with adventure, with wonder. We can have courage to leave the familiar, the comfortable, and step out into the unknown, even if we have to go alone, knowing the way is always lit before us. I've lived a common life, a normal life, an average life for too long. I've played it safe for way too long in my life, letting fear dictate, govern, and undermine so many of my decisions, activities, and behaviors. These two questions have changed my life, and I try to live by them every single day. If I weren't afraid, I would. And if my success were absolutely guaranteed and failure was not even an option, I would. Ask yourself those two questions. What would you do? If you absolutely could not fail, if you weren't afraid, what would you do? I believe you can't fail. I believe you absolutely will succeed. It's impossible not to succeed in whatever it is that you want in life. So that's my challenge to you. Let go of fear. Release it in every degree and form from your life. And your life will absolutely never be the same. Unplug yourself from this program of fear that's driven your behaviors and activities for too long. Nathan Clark, ChooseAnAmazingLife.com. Train your mind, transform your body. Thank you guys so much for watching.